Wednesday by the Labour Party's National Publicity Secretary, Obiora Ifo, said the party's national chairman, Barrister Julius Abure, made a remark in his Christmas message to Nigerians and party faithful. Abure urged Nigerians to always show compassion to millions of Nigerians living below poverty level. According to him, it will interest you to note that not many homes in Nigeria can afford to join in today's celebration of Christmas because of the economic challenges Nigeria is facing today. But I am using this opportunity to task the society to show love to a neighbor who may be in one form of lack or the other. He added that God so loved mankind that he had to sacrifice his only begotten Son that we may be redeemed. What a sacrifice! Today's celebration cannot be complete until we begin to allow the significance of the birth of Christ to manifest in our lives. Like you said, Nigerians are tired of hopes and promises, and economic hardship is everywhere. So I would love to ask, this is Labour Party's, like you said, PDP being the chief opposition party would cry foul. But how come we have a Labour Party still crying, raising an outcry on the same economic hardship?
Of course, the Labour Party is also an opposition political party, but it doesn't invalidate the fact that their statement is not in sync with the reality of the society. Okay. Many Nigerians can't afford Christmas, no doubt about that. Can't afford Christmas, okay. No doubt about that. You can take. Have you gone to the market today to price the commonest thing we used to celebrate, chicken?
Maybe I will do that later.
I wanted to go and get one, and they're telling me 35,000 naira, just one. And I know the number of persons I need to provide that for. I just shook my life. I said, I can't afford this.
And this is like an upsurge from the last 2 weeks. I learned the price was around 18,000.
Okay. I was even begging one lady, can I have for 18,000 naira? And she said no.
What do you think?
So how many persons will be able to afford chicken for 18,000 naira?
Let's start from that's actor, because if you look at economic hardship on this broader scale, let's start from this particular market. What do you think should be because fowls, chickens don't determine the prices themselves. People set these prices. What could be the factors that led these traders to impute these wholesome prices?
You know that the production of chicken has a value chain.
Okay.
The person who is breeding the chicken is different from the person who is raising the chicken. The person who is raising the chicken is different from the person who is providing feeds for the chicken. Okay. And most of those feeds that they buy are imported. And those imports are influenced, their prices are also influenced by the determination of the dollar. We don't have local feeds.
But local feeds could
we don't have, that is the question. So we don't have local, most of the feeds are imported.
Okay.
So when they import these feeds, it also affects the production of these birds. So when that is done, it will also affect the price. It is the customer too that will bear it. So a lot of us cannot longer afford those chicken because, like I said, there's the value that is changed. This one hashes, breeds. This one buys to rare. This one, I don't know if you understand. Yes, so, but the major thing is that the feeds are not produced locally. So it gives a lot, imposes a lot on the price. I mean, it goes out of the reach of the ordinary Nigerian.
There's a leadership theory that states that everything falls and rises on leader.
Yes.
And there are three sectors of leadership where we have leadership, management, and administration. Looking at the current situation, where do you think the issue comes from? From leadership, from administration, or the execution?
You have said it all. Leadership is key, and it has to do with even the administration of the leadership. Let me tell you something. In one single policy in the agriculture sector will be able to revamp and turn around this whole challenge.
Okay.
Let's put a stop to importation of foreign feeds, and we'll grow our own feeds. I can tell you that policy can be able to save. Are we not producing rice in this country?
Yeah.
We are producing rice, irrespective of whatever it is. Yes, for the fact that we also see some foreign rice coming to Nigeria. But the local ones we produce are already augmenting and competing with the foreign rice. What is a competition, okay? The market, they must need to have a fair playing ground for everybody. But the local rice most people are eating and they're appreciating it. There are some rice I got the other day, like, I mean, this one is produced in Nigeria. One policy is what we need to erase some of these challenges. But do our leaders have the political? God has blessed her that she's taking it. Okay. You already know that in the next 9 months, your wife will put to bed. In the event where there is no eventuality and all that. In the normal 9 months, you will put to bed. So within the 9 months, you put in place policy that will ensure that your baby arrives safe. You also have provisions of what the baby uses when he or she arrives. And also, that should be what should also be involved. The economic policy, as long as I'm concerned, there is lots of somersault.
Okay.
So until we've been able to address some of the policies that we have in this country, we will continue. It's unfortunate that we're still saying that they are smuggling petroleum products. They are still smuggling petroleum products up to now, to neighboring countries and all that. It shows that there is lack of policy, there is lack of leadership mind to address some of these issues. At this age and time, we shouldn't be talking about smuggling of petroleum products. As long as I'm concerned, it's a failure on our part. What it means is that we don't even know the quantity of petroleum products produced a year. So who are those people? You know that they are smuggling petroleum products. There's a problem. They smuggle. Is that also? Yes. You've admitted they are smuggling. And you've also admitted that they smuggle through the border or through other means. Okay. You identified. Okay. So what is the policy you are putting in place to ensure that you close those loopholes? So the problem we have in this country is visual policy.
Visual policy.
Yeah.
The metaphor which you gave of a pregnant woman and
yes.
the time
yes.
Also reminds me of what the president said. He said the economic hardship Nigeria is undergoing is like a woman that is pregnant, that is on the verge of giving birth.
Okay.
Okay, and then she would have to endure those birth pangs. But after giving birth, the joy of the child takes away the pain. How can you connect this to our experience as Nigerians?
Well, it's quite metaphoric as long as I'm concerned. Mr. President is Mutaka. That ordinarily, naturally, that should be the sequence.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But what we're saying is that when the pregnant woman keeps nursing the fetus before the fetus comes out, what was happening to the pregnant woman? Was she starving? What was happening to her? Was she being catered for? Was she having good time? Was there love surrounding her? Was she comfortable?
Okay.
What about the fetus in the tummy?
Okay.
Was he or she doing well?
So you're relating this?
I'm relating to Nigerians.
Okay.
While we're waiting for the gestation period for these policies, for Nigerians, are they okay at least averagely? Okay. Can they be able to at least bear the brunt until the harvest of this policy? These are some of the things there must be every step to address a particular challenge in every policy. You understand?
Yes.
The pregnant woman goes to hospital for antenatal, is that not so?
Yes.
That is policy. The policy that I'm going to antenatal.
Yes.
You must check this, you must check that. She's being cared for. So if you relate this to Nigerians too, Nigerians too should have some level of treatment, in that positive treatment. Their welfare should be well taken care of. It should be top priority for them to be able to appreciate the impact of those policies. That yes, if I want to do this road, major road there, I mean there should be other connecting roads so that the commuters don't feel the effect of the larger construction. Is that not so?
Yes.
So we should be able to have some effect, a positive effect of these policies before they get set up, so that we can be able to appreciate the policy. Okay. And because until if we don't appreciate that policy, we won't support it. You can only support us what you believe in.
Yes.
Whatever you don't believe, you won't support it. So that's what we are now.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for that.